Hey everyone, in this video I'll be showing off my Simplex fire alarm collection since I haven't been collecting any new ones lately. So for this video I'll just demonstrate and show off what each fire alarm is and the differences between certain alarms and So yeah, here we go. Before we get started, I just want to tell you all that all of these units are powered 24 volts DC. So yeah, which means that during my test videos that you all have seen, I use 3 9-volt batteries, and the way I connected the positive and the negative, the connection is all the same. First, we'll start off with these 3. These 3 are from the Simplex True Alert series, which is the current lineup of fire alarms today. We'll start off with this one. Right here's the Simplex 4903 9426 75 candela horn strobe. 75 candela. And here's the white variant of this. Right here's the Simplex 4903 9432. Here's the sticker for that, 75 candela. And right here's the Simplex 4903 9252. Here's what the unit looks like. And here's all the motherboard for the strobe. Right here is the let me put it down so I show you. The switch where it's selectable, where you can switch it from free run or smart sync. These 3 units all have the same switch, so you could either run it use it for a free run or smart sync. These right here are my single remote units. In my collection so far, I have 4 strobes and a horn. And here's what they all do. This one here is my Simplex 4904 9101 remote strobe. Here are the wires. And the fire lettering is vertical, opposed to the one you see here is horizontal. Alright, that's that one. And right here is the Gentex G4 1575BW on a 4904 9501 adapter base. Here are the wires for that. You can tell here's the date and when it was made. Here are the wires. Yeah. This is basically, well, it's on the 4904 adapter base, opposed to the one here is on a 4903 adapter base. Right here is the Simplex 4904 9137. This is red. Oh, and here's the 15 candela green asterisk. And right here is my Simplex 4904 9138, which is the white version of this one there. As you can tell by the sticker label, this one's a bit newer than this one, even though they're still the old condition. 15 candela. And right here is my Simplex 4901 9822 remote horn. This is the older version, which means it sounds like the alarms like the 9236 and 38 and so on. Yeah. These two are my speaker strobes. This one here is my Simplex 4903 9146. And this one is 15 candela as well. And this one here is the Simplex 4903 9167. Also 15 candela. These three are my pull stations, along with this back box here. These are all Simplex T-bar pull stations. This one here is the Simplex 4251-20, which is the early 90s version, because it has the hollow handle, opposed to earlier versions having the solid kind. Show you the little hollow handle here. Yeah, see? And this one uses the Hudson key, even though it's the same at goes as a B key. Here. Yeah. Let me reset it for you. Here's what the inside looks like. Here's the back. This one here is the Simplex 2099 9754 with a red back. And I'll show you how this one goes. Pull it down. And this key is the one that says Simplex B, the one with the older Simplex logo, like the unit. Here's how you reset it, the same way as the other one, counterclockwise. There you go. So here's the red back, and here's the information for that. And this one here, of course, it's the same as the other one, except newer, 2099 9754. This one has a silver back with the newer Simplex logo. How you pull it, and the key they use for this one is, it just simply says B on it. It's no Simplex or Hudson or any other key. Well, I mean, it just says B. And this one turns clockwise, opposed to the other ones turning counterclockwise. Let me show you. See? Put that in there quickly. Oh, here we go. See? There it resets. And that's what the inside looks like. And yes, this back box will go with any pull station. Even though this may not be the exact pull station, but here's what that one looks like. This one goes hand in hand with this one. Take out the key and I'll show you. Especially when you open it up. Kind of reminds me of a school's main office. At least from the schools I went to. Brings back nostalgia. And this one, well, it's easy to know when you see a pull station like this with it, because the system being conventional. This one I have to represent the True Alerts. The True Alerts normally use the 4099 series because, like, models like the Simplex 4010 use the newer Simplex logo. And that's how my pull stations work. Moving on with the horn strobes. These three are the Simplex 4903 electronic series, the earlier electronic horns. This one here is the Simplex 4903 9236. It's 15 candela. And here's what it looks like. And right here is the Simplex 4903 9238. This one's 110 candela by the orange triangle. And this one here is the Simplex 4903-9241. This is the white variant of the 9236 because it's 15 candela. This one here is the Simplex 4903-9219 from the late 90s because it has the green asterisk that represents it being 15 candela. And here's the back box. The back box is a Simplex 4905-9923. Let me remove it from the back box so I could show you the inside. And nothing much to expect on the back box, but here's the unit. You can tell the label is so worn out. And here's the mechanism. And the reason why it's worn out is because, well, I was 12 years old and this was my first horn strobe I ever had in my entire life. And, well, you know, when we're kids, anything can happen, but I don't want to go into specifics, so. It has seen better days, though, which I've had a lot of old videos that, if I find them, we'll see if I can share them off. But yeah, what this is for is for the 4903 to get through easily, as you could tell. That's what helps it support, and this longer part is so it would help get this part in place. I just like how neatly designed these back boxes are. Let me just pop that in there quickly. There we go. There you go. You put this horn strobe and this pull station together like this with their back boxes. It definitely reminds me of going to school, because all the school buildings I've been to had the 4903 series with the pull stations from either the mid-90s or the late 90s. Brings back nostalgia. Moving on with the rest of the 4903 series, here are 3 electromechanical horns. This one here is the Simplex 4903-9219, just like the other one here, except this one doesn't have any sticker labels. Well, this one doesn't either, which I'll get into that in a little bit, but this is the 4903-9219, and this one is 15 candela. Here's the mechanism, and here's the label. This particular version I've seen in a lot of my schools because, well, a lot of schools I've been to had them installed somewhere around like the mid to late 90s, and I tend to see them like this. This one here is the Simplex 4903-9222. This particular unit is 30 candela, and it's the white variant of the 4903-9215. And this one was made in April of 1995. You can tell the mechanism looks a bit different when it comes to the screw terminals. Let me show you that versus the other 9219 I have. The representation of the screw terminals are done by paper versus the one done by plastic with the rest of the unit. All right. And right here is my Simplex 4901-9805 with a Gentex G4 1575 BW strobe plate. Here's what it says on the horn, and here's the back. And by the way, for those that already know, the electromechanical horns, you all know, are made by Faraday. And finally, the 3 Simplex horn strobes from the early 1990s. This one here is the Simplex 2901-9846. This one has a silver diaphragm opposed to the other ones being black. And this one is on a 4903-9105 strobe plate. Here's what the strobe looks like. Here's the horn. And here's the information regarding the strobe. And this one here is my Simplex 2901-9840 on a 4903-9102 light plate. This one has a light bulb. Here's the information and everything you need to know regarding the horn, and these wires are for the light bulb. I don't have them connected because, well, sometimes I'd rather just see the light bulb instead of just hearing it with the horn every once in a while. And finally, the oldest in my collection, the Simplex 2901-9838 on the 4903-9101 light plate. Yeah, this is the oldest I have in my collection. Here are the wires, and here's the horn. Yeah, as you can tell, the housing for my 9846 and the 9838, they're the same, except, you know, the diaphragms look different. And black was normally the color for from how the horns were back in the day, when in 1993 they later switched to silver. And the 9840 and the 9838, when it comes to the housing on these two, you can tell they look so different. Yeah, they look so different. The Simplex logos are all the same and everything's just the way they were manufactured. And I remember seeing these at the Macy's at the Mall of America back when they had the old system, and the old Marshalls at the Nicollet Mall at the downtown city center. These are also nostalgic to see as well. Well, everyone, that's it. This here is my current Simplex fire alarm collection. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.